Hello, I'm Maxine Scarborough, International President of the General Federation of Women's Clubs for 1998-2000. As we stand on the brink of a new millennium, my enthusiasm and hope for GFWC is stronger than at any time during my 50 years as a member of this great organization. What I most want to achieve during these years as your leader is to pass along to all members a solid understanding of the Federation at every level. In order to follow the dream of our founder, Jane Cunningham Crowley, and other early club women, you must know something about our history, our programs, and our Washington, D.C. headquarters. I hope, therefore, that you will use this video at district, state, and local meetings to educate members, prospective members, and other organizations in your communities about how GFWC clubs work to make life better for women, men, and children in towns and cities across this nation. Remember, this is your organization, not mine or any one individual's. It is what we make it, and each one of us must assume an equal share of the responsibility for GFWC's future.
The General Federation of Women's Clubs is an international organization which since 1890 has been working for better communities and the people who live in them.
It only takes one person to get a movement started, to get other people inspired and to come together and to start working toward a common goal.
Each year, club members donate millions of hours and dollars to several 100,000 volunteer projects. GFWC has 6,000 clubs and communities, large and small, across the United States, with members ranging in age from teens to retirees. Worldwide membership exceeds the 1 million mark. Unlike most of today's single-issue organizations, GFWC, through its 6 departments, has programs in the arts, conservation, education, home life, international affairs, and public affairs. Our structure allows us to address the changing needs of individual communities and the nation and quickly respond to calls for help. Model programs, suggested by volunteers and staff, encompass the major issues of the day. Member clubs are able to tap into the expertise available at the national, state, and district levels and are free to shape programs to meet particular community needs.
Club Women in the News. After she was barred from a dinner for Charles Dickens given by the All-Male Press Club of New York in 1868, journalist Jane Cunningham Crowley, known by the pen name Jenny June, organized a club for women. Mrs. Crowley says the women of her Cirrhosis Club will work and learn together and reach out to larger aims. On March 9, 1889, Mrs. Crowley initiates the formation of the General Federation of Women's Clubs. The National Association enables clubs around the country to become mutually helpful. GFWC's motto, Unity in Diversity. At their 1906 convention, GFWC members mobilized to make food and medicine safer. Their efforts were recognized on June 30th with passage of the Pure Food and Drug Act. In 1911, the efforts of members of the Federation make the workplace more humane for millions of Americans as Congress calls for an 8-hour workday. In 1938, the pioneering efforts of GFWC members on behalf of children lead to passage of the first child labor law.
Child labor is abolished.
Clubs around the country continue to establish libraries, including traveling libraries to rural areas. By the 1930s, the General Federation of Women's Clubs is credited with the establishment of 75% of America's public libraries. GFWC